Oh, right. Can hear something now. How's it going? Don't know. I'm sure it was hailstoning earlier. It wasn't hailstoning, but it was just a very pelty sort of rain out there. And I was like, running in the rain. It was like whipping you as it hit you. It's come out of nowhere. But me personally, I'm all for it because I like our nice grassy countryside, and also it's been really stupidly hot. Right, I really need to rip out on the guitar. That's what the truth is. So I'm going to warm up and see if I can... Someone said the other day that they felt like they were playing with hooves, and I can't stop thinking about it because that's just so funny. And it's exactly how I feel a lot of the time. So I need to just warm up and play some guitar because I've been teaching and I just feel like, I just want to play some music. Teaching is fun. I do love having students, but only if I'm doing the thing myself. Otherwise you start to go, let me have a go then. Just give me the guitar, I'll do it. Not really. Well, you must feel like that, Steve. You must definitely feel like that. It's so funny going into your rock show and I'm just like, this dude is just literally killing it. Just shredding, just like, literally. Seeing people do stuff where normally you would have seen that on like a really big stage, and now you're getting to see it through a stream and knowing it's happening live. It's just really cool. It's really, really fun to watch. Not my stream, but other people's streams that are more professional. Not me faffing around. Well, don't watch me playing guitar. I'm still trying to figure out what this wah-wah pedal does and where the sweet spots are on it. What I need is time. I just need like more time. But today I only have I have about just over an hour safely. One of my students today bought this guitar in that was like this pink small electric guitar, and it looked like a Fender, but it had the name scratched off, but I think it was a Fender. It was really hard to figure out. But it could have been a real bargain they just found. Hello. More than I can hope for just to get you not to leave. Listen to my heart tell you that it's starting to bleed, and all the things you say don't matter to me. Tell me. And I'm not gonna listen to what they say about it. It's about all the hurt and the pain. If I'm a bad girl, baby, then maybe Beverly Knight playing tonight then? I've seen Beverly Knight quite a few times. She's so good live, isn't she? I bet you've seen her before. Oh, my hands feel so weak. I hope you enjoy this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. Elastic band's like a puppet. Ooh. Like elastic band's like holding me up like a puppet. Ooh. Thanks. And hands. Ooh, imagine flexing them. Oh, to stretch the fingers. Oh, like resistance training. But how do how do I do that? Do you mean while I'm playing or just not while I'm playing? Actually, it helped me thinking what you said before. Imagine your wrists have elastic bands, because then that made my hands go a bit more floaty and relaxed rather than tense. I love all the introspective stuff to do with music, but I would say like sometimes with the guitar, it's not there for me in the same way it is for singing. Or just mainly with lead guitar, that there's not always that kind of like, it's not all fully connected for me yet. Imagine what I was playing. So imagine there's like a resistance, rather, a resistance on the finger. Is that what you mean? So you have something to spring against. What did you say, Emma? You're home? You're already home? That's good. Listen, my fringe is seriously fringing today. Some heavy shit going on there. It's all good. Right, I do have some songs to learn, but I've forgotten to bring my iPad in here. I don't even know where that is. I can't think where that is, in one of my gig bags. And I have so many different things pulling at me musically right now. Things that I want to do, things that I should do. Wah-da-da-da-da. That's it. You're home for now, but you're going to the concert in a bit. I have an endless roster of piano students tonight. Oh wow, one prepping for her grade 5 ABR SM. See, that's proper. That is proper. I'm not even teaching students with the exams at the moment. I was before COVID. I started doing Trinity Rock and Pop, and they had this whole app that you could use and everything, and then it all went wrong. And I threw away all the books the other day. I do regret that. I regret it. But now I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Rocky Low Music, welcome in. How's it going? She's a trying to make a devil out of me, trying to make a devil out of me. Yeah. Got a black magic woman, a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman, she got me so blind I can't see. about? Tell us about it a little bit if you can be bothered. Don't worry, if you're just listening in though and you're doing stuff, don't worry. I know what that's like. Yeah, and if you let me know if there's a song you want to hear or something. I don't even know what I'm doing. I've literally got an hour between lessons and I'm practicing specifically right now I'm practicing going between singing and playing lead and just observing my brain as it tries to like between lead playing and singing. Just practicing basically. So I sort of end up doing gigs, and when I'm doing gigs like solo gigs or whatever, all I'm doing is playing rhythm usually. I don't get a chance to practice as much lead. So streaming is the best way I find for me to like really make sure I'm keeping my chops up, as it were, and just having the muscle memory to even do something, especially because my brain always feels like it's coming at things. You know, I haven't learnt the music to this. I'm trying to just figure it out by listening. Sure is a long road. I feel that. Rocky Lane Music says, still trying to get my door set up and clean up computer space, the fun stuff. Had a gig this weekend, still no live loops in my set. Yeah, I feel that. Electronic, good evening, how's it going? I sometimes take this looper with me on my sort of solo gigs that I do. This is really good as a mixer anyway, so even though I'm not always looping, every now and again, like this loop actually that I'm just mucking around on, I made this loop at a gig. But it's so rare that I do. I just don't know, I just haven't found the right setting for it yet. I think it's not just me, it's also the venue. And also like with looping, it can feel like, I don't know, when I do it on stream, it always feels like it's worked on stream because you can do it for a long time and it's kind of like background music and people are getting on with their other things that they're doing. It's more in the background sometimes. I don't know really. I know other people that live loop and do it really well and stuff. Got some help last night in music group, but I'm seriously considering that looper you have. What one are you using? I mean, honestly, I recommend this to people that aren't even musicians, any people. I'm just like, it's so much fun to be creative with. This is the Mark II, but I had the Mark I before, and I absolutely rate it so much. I love it so much. It's really good fun. But this one is so much better if you're doing various different things. Like this I can use in so many different settings. Have you got all the quantize set up, do you know? That's annoying when that happens. You know what, I've had that on this though, so you're not alone. I've had that on this. This one took me a little while to catch the loop correctly. And sometimes it's like, it's in some settings that you don't even know how to ask the question to Google. You're like, how do I ask this question? Like, it's doing something wrong, but you don't even know how to ask. And it's so annoying working with technology because like usually it's like, okay, in the end it's going to be me, it's going to be the user, but sometimes it really isn't, and it is the tech itself. And it's only when you start to get confident a little bit, because I wasn't confident with any of this, and once I started to get confident, then I would know, okay, either this is seriously something to do with the thing, you know. or it's going to be me again. I'm actually thinking of getting Ableton as well at some point. If you sort the quantize out, I hope it works. That's so amazing. Goes good, thanks for asking. About to head out to rehearsal with my party band soon, but saw you live, so I wanted to stop by and listen for it. Nice one. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. I'm just between teaching lessons at the minute. I don't usually stream on a Tuesday, but I just felt the urge to like come on here and just play for a bit. Just like I've got so much to do, so much songwriting stuff, producing, teaching, starting a new couple of hour community music type job tomorrow. And it's just like, the thing is that all the different things you have to do to survive, party band, all of that stuff, it's sometimes a lot to juggle it with the calendar as well. Do you know what I mean? And then where the creative time and the practice time kind of can get stolen, and so for me, streaming is really about that. Like the time that I need to do whatever it is I feel I need to do. Even though there's other things that are calling me right now, it might be I just need to practice. I just need to play. And that's like, that's what we're doing. I mean, that's literally how we're earning our money, and yet that can get to the bottom of the pile. It's crazy, actually. So thankful for streaming, because even though I don't make a ton of money on streaming, it does protect my practice time, and it does sort of support that time, really. Wait, I've just got to get my mouse over here. The best part about Ableton is the vocal looping, and thanks for the vote for the looper. I do feel like I need to try out the Push 3 once I've got the spare money, but I also want the Akai, I think it's called the Akai 67 or something, the red one that's about this big, this little keyboard. Electronic says, I've been using Ableton for more than a decade. I highly recommend it for looping. I mean, that is the top one, isn't it? But I'm wondering about I guess always it's like, what's the best workflow if I want to create my songs in a looper and then put them into a DAW to arrange them, because I don't find arranging that fun. But I'm just trying to get over it, to be honest, and get quicker at using Logic at the moment as well. So my practice time has to include that. All right, it's really ridiculously hot in here. I've got to put a fan on. That's gross. Okay, let's put something else on. Certain songs I find harder to play over. And I don't always understand why. Let's do this one. This is an original song. This one's called Yellow. So you switched to Ableton as well, didn't you, Bob? Ableton has a session view for looping and arrangement view. Oh, so one for looping and one for arrangement? No way. That changes everything, don't it? What? So, but not on the actual Push 3 itself. So obviously you're using Ableton as the DAW and the Push 3 to control as a MIDI controller for the DAW. Is that right? That way round. So the thing is Logic also has a looping page, right? But I mean, to be fair, I've only tried it for less than an hour so far, because both times I tried to use it, I was like, oh, this is just horrible. So I gave up. Exactly, you make clips as small looping building blocks. You can just play and stop. The Push is a MIDI controller. I think I need it, Bob. What do you reckon? Don't you think just here where this gap is, just here, it would look so good? Just right here. I could still have this one as well, right? So I am using two computers rather already. So I've got the PC there is doing the stream, and then over here you can't see it, but I've got the MacBook. I use an PC Mini first. It's great, but Push 2 has more displays. But what about the Push 3 now? That's what I'm looking at, because that is like you could stand alone as well. Wouldn't that be amazing? It's Lindsay. I got to use Push 2 for cheap. I'm thinking of getting a Push 3 bob and pushing the boat out, you know, and just buying it on like over time. Because if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to, it's an investment. It's an investment. But it's just whether I truly need it. Do I need it? I think I need it. It's going good. Just having a little practice. So what we're looking at, what's the damage? It's over £1,000. The Push 3 is nearly £1,000. How much is Ableton as a DAW? Logic is like £200, for example. So how much is Ableton? But obviously then you have to get a few plugins. You don't have to, but people do, don't they? Oh, mate, it's so long. I can probably tell you maybe a couple of things, Lindsay, that would be like game changing, actually. I'll do you a little video later. I'll just show you the little things that I know that have helped me, which obviously someone else showed me. Never found it in the manual. So I'll just do that and see if it helps you, because then you can refer back to it. I'll just show you where a couple of buttons are that I've found on there that help, because it does take a little while to just like get used to it, and that's why I've got to keep practicing it, because even though there's little bits and pieces I know, it's so slow. Everything that I'm doing is so slow. Oh yeah, I'll definitely do that, Linz. I should have done that already. I'm sorry. I've got the Nectar Pacer Bob, but I haven't plugged it in yet. Shh. Ableton give a lot of stuff away for free on site for plugins. Ooh. What you selling my soul? How much to want for it? It's going free these days, you know. Take what you want, 'cause it's not for sale. Hard-earned cash won't step you turn in a pale shade of yellow. Give me a hello. I can't play guitar right now, so just bear with. That's the reason why I wanted to play, because I just feel like my brain and my fingers are just not really working. It's really amazing the amount of the amount that it affects you if you don't practice. It's really it's sort of annoying. Trying to get the amount of practice right is such a mission, and I suppose there's a lot of people out there that will relate to that. It's like, oh, cheers, thanks so much for that. Thanks for the good vibes. I if you can definitely practice too much as well. Do you know what I mean? Where you get like, it's so muggy here, dude. It's so muggy here, Lindsay. I just gotta take off my guitar and like moan about it for a sec. Oh, it's I've only been learning in like the last 5 years, Rocky Lane. So for me, it feels like quite new. Because I've been singing and playing rhythm guitar for a long time. Like, well, I don't want to say how long, but a long time. Let's get a bit of air. Whew. I know it was like I thought it was House Stones here as well. I was out screaming in it, but I'm not sure if it was or not. Let's put out my hand. Yeah, the lead is hard to get your head round, but I think with the looping, it really helps you just to start. Like when I first started streaming, like 5 years ago, I mean, all these guys have watched me get better at playing lead, haven't you? You remember what I was like? I used to play wrong notes within 10 seconds, 20 seconds, I've hit another wrong note. But I didn't really learn by playing other people's solos, and that is something that I feel I still need to do, because I think that that's what you do as a singer, is you learn the way that other people are singing songs and and it helps you to get better. And I still haven't done that with the guitar, honestly, and I feel like that's missing. But there's a lot to be said for just teaching yourself and just doing it your way anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. So the way that I approached it was for what I understood about the chords, and then just learn basically a couple of scales, which honestly, if I have to play a major scale, I'm still really like, I could get it wrong. Like, don't tell anyone. I can do it better on the piano than I can on the guitar type thing. But and then I only really know one pentatonic scale, and then like basically everything else I do would be maybe considered sometimes what you call modal. So you're playing other notes that aren't necessarily in that scale. Is not through me understanding it, but just because I'm thinking of other chords that would be in that key, if any of that makes sense. So it's more about the rhythm, the chords that I know, and then being able to move to different notes because I'm thinking of the chord rather than, oh, I can use this scale or that scale here. So there's like these little gaps when I'm doing it. It's like parts of the fretboard I can understand, and then if I go somewhere else, like I don't have the patterns everywhere. Do you know what I mean? And I think if you can fill in those patterns everywhere, plus I think there's certain things that you can do where you have like these patterns that go all the way across the neck. And again, I'm not that good at the moment at remembering individual patterns on lead guitar. It's really so annoying. Anyway. I'm also trying to get better at piano. I practice more piano because of teaching singing. The cage system as well, I will be thinking of it, but sometimes I will, like, the other day I was working out something. I don't just immediately think of it, the cage system. And I think like I know about these things and I understand what it is in principle, like that all the chords exist across the whole fretboard, right? So like if I needed to teach someone else, a beginner, I could teach them. But if anyone was like above beginner, like intermediate up, I'm like, oh, you might have lost me now, because I don't necessarily retain it all. So like I can know that is gonna, by knowing this note here, which is E flat, I can know that that's E flat, right? Using a C in the cage system, but I'd still have to think about it. Sorry, I was there. By knowing these two strings here is how I know most of the guitar. Let me put it on a cleaner sound. Like the fact that I know all the notes on this string and this string, and then I can know what the root notes are and the chords. That means I can find the chords elsewhere. But basically, the other day I was trying to play I was being really lazy. It was late at night and I wanted to play 3 chords together with the least amount of effort possible because I actually couldn't be bothered to play. And that's another way where it's like when you're playing when you're tired or you're bored or you're this or you're that, it can give you creative answers. And that's something that I just love about music, because just by doing that you can end up learning something. And so I was working on this song and I needed A minor, right? So I was like, oh, I need A minor, but it needs to be near G and it needs to be near F, and I don't really want to move much and blah blah blah. And I ended up finding it is actually, is it there? It's there, right? So that would be the A minor from playing the D minor shape in the cage system. I guess if I go like that, that's A minor, right? But I didn't see that straight away. I just was instead mucking around and trying to find the same note, the same 3 notes. So I ended up with this sound, which was really nice. And it went with, and I could do this is, and then this was the G, so G is like that, but instead I just had just changing that one note actually worked. And then back down to the F, and I was just like, and it sounds so sweet as well. This is that song I'm working on at the moment. You'll recognise it in a minute, Lindsay, but it sounds so different like this. Have you ever And it might even then, like, it might even end up taking me somewhere else that song hasn't been yet, because I'm trying to develop, this song. Whoops. And then on the piano, I wish I had a sustain pedal. This one's a little louder on the fan noise, sorry about that. And that beat is from the internal drum machine on the looper. Sorry about the reverb. Have you ever fallen in love so hard, need protection from the blow? Have you ever opened up your heart so far that now it won't close? Get tired of holding on to a life you know that won't last long. And if I could add in more, if I could actually, but for me, my brain starts to split into like tiny pieces. I'd have to like, to be able to do like different stuff in your left hand, like Lindsay can, where you can just do different stuff independently with both hands. And I guess drummers as well are doing that. Guitar, again, you are, but there's sort of different jobs, where with the piano, you're sort of doing the same thing, but with two hands. It just seems so difficult. Let's see if we can do that. Girl, I still have no idea how I do that. Oh my God, why did laughing pull my back? Middle-aged being middle-aged. Seriously, what the hell? And it's like as you do it, my brain is like saying, yes, you're moving this hand, and it's not moving, it's just staying still. It lands there and then it doesn't stop, it doesn't move again. Well, this hand does something. So I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna have to slow it down. Lindsay says, I'm working on a new song right now. By the way, Lindsay is a pianist, for those of you listening in that haven't met Lindsay before. She does make beautiful improvised piano, and then she plays that, and then she turns some of them into songs and releases them. And if you love the piano, you will love her music. She says, I'm working on a new song right now which requires faster playing. My eyes pretty much went crossed and had heart palpitations. I know, and that's the thing, is like I'm gonna have to just slow it down in order to get better. I'm just gonna have to slow it down. And also just not let this hand do anything. Because it's the subtle things in music of like being able to control not just hitting the notes, but hitting them at the like the volume that you want. I mean, in drums you hear it the most, because God, like sometimes they just hit it so hard and they don't mean to. Have you ever waited for someone to come home, but they're never gonna show? Have you ever opened up your heart too far in, now it won't close? Got tired of holding. Got tired of holding on. And oh my God, my arm hurts already. Right, back to the guitar then. How long have we got? We've got about half an hour, so I think I'm gonna play a little bit guitar. I need to learn some stuff. I can hear how I want it sound in my head, but I just can't play it. In my head, I just sound like. I wish I could play it better. Can recognize this place I'm in. Everyone's riding in, no one wins. Can't recognize this place we're in. Yeah. Everyone's divided and no one wins. Oh yeah, freedom to exist. other day. I don't know what your budget is, Q, but my son bought some that were like, wait, what were they called? I think they were Samsung, and I'll send you the link to them because he researched a lot on what were really, really good ones, and it has like so many good settings where you can still hear everything and all of that stuff. Cheers for the claps. Appreciate it. Cheers. Electronic, thank you for that. Yeah, I'll send you both the link on Discord. I'll ask him later because it will save you all the research basically. If you're anything like us, where we just like get mega involved in like researching stuff. Oh, why's my face doing that? Okay, guys. Okay, let's calm down. Everybody, calm down. Dang it. Right, we don't have very long, guys. Right, I think we should rip out a little bit on the guitar. Oh yeah, I've got an idea. But this isn't the other key. That's okay. It's so hard, boys. Keep giving us a hard, boys. Ready to eject me, trying to stay off distractions to keep you maybe weak. Yeah, but I'm stronger when you're with me. It's like driving through the city. Some kids feeling fired up and free. Your figure's lost in the translation. We won't give up, 'cause it's in our blood. The vibration is enough to know you're made of love. Reciprocate. This is where I heard something. See what I mean? I can hear this pattern. Oh, good Lord. So. But that's taking me too far away, so I'm gonna go find that note there. Okay, so. enjoy your rehearsal tonight, Electronic. I hope it goes really well. Thank you so much for hanging out whilst you were getting ready. We'll see you soon. Cheers. It's annoying. No, wait, I think I'm following you already, Electronic, but let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I've seen your name before. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I'm following you now. And our other friend that we were talking to earlier, did I follow them? Rocky Day Music. Let me just go click them as well. Shut them a follow so we don't lose each other in the Twitch sea. Okay, I think I nearly got it. Boom, boom, ba, ba. think that'll do. It's something like that. I like it. I've had it in my head for about 3-4 days. And I'll put that down properly later. I've also organised all my songs into like into 5 EPs. So I sort of know what I'm working with now, which is very cool. Rather than feeling like totally confused. Thanks. I can just imagine like a sort of like you know, like the Police or whatever sort of riff like sounding thing in the background. What am I? Lindsay, just looking at your message about that thing that you watched, that was good. You've just made me, because it said something about Jennifer Saunders. I've just got to say, we watched something so funny the other day. What was it called now? It was like one of those kidulthood films. And it wasn't called that though. It's so funny. I don't know if you've seen them. We hadn't seen this one and we were both cracking up. It's like gangster stuff, but really funny, and it goes wrong and stuff. It's really good. It's got Jennifer Saunders is in it. That's what made me think of it. She does a cameo. God, it's got so many good people in it that do sort of. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it again. I'll try and ask Dragon what it was, and I'll send it to you later. Right, guys, we are going on. She's so good in this one. She's so good. That's what made me think of it when I saw your thing. We're gonna go on a little raid. Hey. I misunderstood the meaning of love when I looked into his eyes. Thought it was something we both did, and now what he took from behind his lies. How you doing, me? Must be not to go in the end. I wake up. I wake up. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I should see you tomorrow night. Around, well, probably a little bit after this time actually, but I should be live tomorrow night for a couple of hours, all being well. And I'm looking forward to it because this wasn't that long. Hi bye. We're going to see Zane B, or Zan, who is a cello player. I follow him, but I haven't actually seen him before. He must have. I don't know how I'm following him even. But I'm looking forward to hearing the cello for a little bit. In half an hour I'm going to be teaching, so I'll only be around for the next half an hour. So make sure you get the raid calls from the chat if you want to, so we can go and say hi. And don't forget that we're playing Streamborn in August. Mark, I really need to sign up. You won't believe me, but I was nearly one of the first people to sign up for the next raid train. And I can't remember what happened, but it was definitely something like admin related, like passwordy or something, why I didn't do it. Well, I meant to do it and haven't done it yet, so I need to do that. Because there's another raid train coming up. And I think I'm only available on like the Monday or whatever it was. Guys, much love to you. Hi Emily, bye Emily. See you soon.